Hey, it's your girl. Just call me J. Nicole. And this bookcast is about none other than why, yours truly. But most importantly, it's about life with my bookends. So, who are or what are my bookends, you may ask? They're my wonderfully talented two sons, also known as my heart and my heartbeat. Without them, life just was incomplete. And I know a lot of people are like, but one of the biggest things that I desired in life was to become a mother. And at 18, I was told that there was a slim to none chance that that would even happen. So when God bestowed them upon me, they made my life complete. And they hold me upright. They give me perspective on what life is and what I should be doing in life. They actually give me purpose each and every day. And because of them, I now have this podcast to share with you the day in the life of the Walkers, but more specifically, the day in the life of Just Call Me J. Nicole, and life with my bookends.
Hey, it's your girl Just Call Me J. Nicole, and I am back with another exclusive for you YouTubers. So, I'm still in Savannah, and so when you see this will not be current. But I just had to come to you guys because I just came from the mall, and I'm a people watcher. And so, what happens when you people watch? You see some extremely interesting things, guys. But one of the things that I observed today was that we do the most without even realize that we do the most, especially when we're in public. So, as you guys can hear, I'm a little stuffy. The weather in my area, not down here in Savannah, but or maybe it's a combination of the two, has not been very nice to me, and so my sinuses and allergies are really kicking my butt. But I took a moment to sit down because one, I needed the break. Two, I wanted to people watch. I love people watching. And it started when I went into Old Navy. It was actually my first mistake going into Old Navy, by the way, but shout out to Old Navy for the wonderful bomb sales. But while I was in there, the staff, one staff member in particular, who was a manager, I do believe, she was extremely helpful, very hands-on, came and helped me out. Some items didn't ring up like they were supposed. Well, when you use a little scanner to see what the actual price was, it wasn't coming up like I was supposed to. So she was like, "Don't worry about it. I got you taken care of. I'll let them know when you're ready to check out." I'm like, "Perfect." So I perused the little clearance area and I racked up, guys. I really did. But that's on my prayer list too. Stop spending money. But I'll get back to that. And another young lady, black young lady, she sees me in clearance. And so she literally, like, is walking by and was like, "Ah," and stopped and she like stared at me for a moment. And then she left for a little bit and she came right back. And she went to the railing that was beside me. So the rack that was beside me, and she started like going through it and everything. But every so often I would see her, and yeah, I was looking at her look at me because one, I'm with all the kids, the women going like missing and being abducted and finding them later dead. It's done a number on my psyche, and so I'm extremely like head on a swivel whenever I go somewhere. So I do. I'm moving around, looking around, probably look real suspect because I'm like all the time. But I'm by myself. My son is with his girlfriend. They're doing their thing. I'm doing some retail therapy to pass time while they're in the mall doing whatever it is that they're doing. And so I will look up. You know how you feel people looking at you? So I would look up and she would like be, and I start thinking like, maybe it's my mane, you know. I got the whole animal print now going and my curls is popping. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see this? I wish my whole head was like this, but it's okay. She still loves me. I know. But seriously, I was like, maybe it's my hair. Um, do I stink? Like I'm really like thinking like what could be? the issue. And then I was like, why am I so pressed? Which also brings me to people watching in general. I was on Facebook, because y'all know how your girl do. She get all her content from the Facebook and the IG, sometimes Twitter. And one of my Facebook friends, who's actually someone I know in real life, we went to school together, put up a post because there's a huge controversy going on between Dwayne Wade and Nipsey Hussle, whatever his name is. I don't know who he is because he ain't my kind of person to listen to. And my friend put up a post saying how she was stating her claim. So I respect everybody's Facebook post. I respect everybody's social media post, period. But they have to also realize that when you put stuff up on social media, you're putting it up and it's going to be subject to scrutiny because it's a public platform. Unless you put on some parameters or you defriend someone or whatever, unfriend someone or whatever. Otherwise, whoever sees it, they can comment on it and say whatever they want to. And I don't care nothing about it being your page because guess what? If you put it out there and you allow for comments to be posted, you're going to hear what I got to say if I feel some kind of way about it. So it's really just saying that, Dwayne Wade is abusing his platform. He's like speaking on behalf of his son. And start right there. He's not speaking on behalf of his son or daughter. I'm not going to go into detail of what you need to call the child, but whatever. If you want to call her, her. If you want to call him, him, so be it. But I'm not always PC, and it's only because it's hard to navigate because biologically, the child was born as a boy, and then he wants to transition into a girl or be known as a girl. I respect it. Whatever floats your boat. But getting back on track. Dwayne Wade is not using his platform to speak on behalf of his son or daughter. He is using his platform to show via his son, who's now his daughter, that it's okay to feel how you're feeling and that there are families out here who are supportive. There are people out here supportive because as an educator and as a child advocate, the very thing that I see on a day-to-day basis is the struggle for children to figure out who they are. I also see the struggle of them trying to be accepted. And then last but not least, the struggle oftentimes manifests into suicide. And so in this great big world where kids are taught to be quiet and they can go on social media and bully one another, but they're still taught to be quiet, Dwayne Wade is giving his child an opportunity to have a voice. And we need to respect that. Whoever this Bootsy, Mootsy, whoever he is, it's cool that you feel the way that you do. But guess what? The word on the curb is you have a bunch of illegitimate children that you're not uplifting, that you're not there for. But yet you feel the need to plug in and speak on how somebody else is parenting. There's an old phrase in the Negro household that says, sweep around your own front porch. It's actually a song before you try to sweep around mine. And we need to all explore that in totality. We're so busy with being caught up and being in the know about what's going on with everyone that we oftentimes neglect what's going on within our very home. Boosie has not, I don't know the man's name. I'm sorry, y'all, but whoever he is, again, the word on the curb is that he's not there for his children. So he never knows if his son or his daughter may feel some kind of way, just like Dwayne Wade's child does. There was even something put up where this gentleman, this man, this hoodlum, this whoever, rapper, I'm going to be nice. This rapper, because that's who he is. There's something that was posted where he actually made a post about his minor child. And when I say minor, not in the later teens, like between 10 and 13, I want to say. How he was like, giving him a huge birthday shout out, and he was saying he was going to make sure that he got some head from a bad bee and he got a bag of money. Like, what is it that you're trying to convey to your son? Yeah, I get it. I'm a very spiritual person, but what I have learned from the Bible itself is that we can't cast judgment. No sin is greater. So that's the reason why I advocate for children, because they are the voiceless in our community. They are the very people who are told what to do, told how to do it, and told when to do it. And when they're going through something and they feel in a certain way, they have no way to voice what's going on with them. So they end up oftentimes burying some of that stuff down. And then for those who can't even handle what they're trying to bury and don't have a support system to say, look, I don't know how to navigate this for you or with you, but as your mom or as your dad or as your guardian or as your friend, I am here for you if you need help. And that's really all that I hear Dwayne Wade saying. Yeah, there's some things that Dwayne Wade has done that I totally disagree with, but guess what? At the end of the day, that kid can't go on my tax write-off. That kid is not in my home. I have nothing to do with that child. So why am I even pressed is what the question should be asked. Why are we so pressed about any celebrities? And I actually feel this more so now with my son's status. He ain't blown up, but I'm thinking about like in the future, if he makes it big, when he makes it big, because my baby's gonna make it big, by the way. How will I feel about every little itty bitty thing people having to know about him? Because even now at the status he's at, everybody's like, so what's going on with Dion? What's going on with Dion? He didn't post anything. And so I'm like, hey, dude, you may want to make a little post for the new year. Hey, dude, you may want to make a little post for this. And like, share more on social media. But I'm like, why? Why are we so driven to give everybody a piece of us? It's the one thing that we already lack is privacy. And then we want to take our privacy and we want to just let everybody in. Which goes back, if we want to continue to talk about people watching, Boris and T.I.'s conversation. The reason why everybody know T.I.'s mess is because T.I. is pretty outspoken and he puts everything out there. But guess what? Don't everything have to be out there. We can learn how to draw back, pull back, be like, look, this is between me and you. We'll figure out how to go through this. If it's something legal, I understand why people run away and get married when they're in the limelight. Because you're just like, dang, I just can't do anything. Which we can't. So until we learn how to allow society to do their things on their own terms, and if they want you to be included, they will include you. I just would like for social media to just shut down sometimes. Even I have taken a hiatus from social media because I'm like, first of all, y'all post the same thing all the time. Like, this person got the same meme and post that that person had it, 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 so forth and so on. How many of my friends gonna repost the same thing? Be original. Right. And then some things that y'all are sharing don't necessarily have to be shared. TMZ, love them. But even one of my girlfriends who's in media, she made a statement that they should have not been the people to break the news about Kobe's death. That is how Kobe's wife found out that they're having an accident. TMZ. Like, for real? Y'all didn't even like ring. Hey, it's like we are so, yeah. So as I was people watching here at the mall, and I was like, we do some of the darnest things. We just do anything in public. I realized that how many of us crave attention. And that's why we're on social media. That's why we post on social media for likes, for love, for comments. Until we figure out how to properly use it, we shouldn't even be on it. We shouldn't. Just my opinion. Especially when it's something as sensitive as children. I get that you have an opinion, young man, whomever you are. Well, can't even say young man because I heard he was like 37, this rapper. I understand your need to voice your concern and to have a voice. But use your platform properly. I'm pretty sure you could connect with Wade if you felt like you were so compelled to have an opinion about whatever was going on in the Wade household. It's like, bruh, what's really going on? I don't know about this. But instead, you make this video that has gone viral because the people who are making you go viral care more so about what you have to say and not about this kid. Because guess what? Social media is where all kids are. And we're putting so much out there all the time, rapid fire, and they're just eating it, ingesting it. And how many kids did he touch who are going through something similar to Dwayne Wade's child? And while they looked over here and was like, dog, look at Dwayne Wade supporting his child, and I really wish that I had somebody in there might be idolizing Dwayne Wade, but that's okay. They may need to idolize somebody. They might need somebody to go to. But knowing like this is one person who's been accepted by their parents may give them the courage to let them know, tell their parents like this is what's going on with me, or find someone who can be supportive. Keep that kid from committing suicide. But because you felt the need to put that video out there, now what? You might have been one of their favorite rappers, but now they're like, he hates transgender children, is what they're hearing. We got to be careful with our platforms, guys. I want to end here because I'm on a tangent. I'm on a rant. And I really want to climb off of it, of this soapbox that I'm on. But I want you guys to hear, when we are in a world of technology-driven, technology-savvy, media friends and craving people, including our children, we have to be careful what we put out there. We have to be careful, especially when you're in the limelight and you have a status, how you actually put things out there, because those who end up being touched by your words can be touched in a good way, or they can be touched in such a way that it ends their own lives. So until next time, guys, you guys know who I am. I'm just Call Me J. Nicole. Make sure you're following me on all of my social media platforms, IG and Facebook. Just Call Me J. Nicole, and that's JUSTCALLME, the letter J, NICOLE, and on Twitter at Call Me J. Nicole. And guys, I don't do this for clicks or likes. I do it because I just need to get it off my chest. So if you don't like it, delete me. Have a good day, y'all. Be blessed.